What's up, everybody? Well, I got another gameplay video for you guys today, and today we're gonna do some Battlefield 1 on the main computer here. So, before we get into the game here, I figured we'll do what we usually do for everyone who's new. We'll go through the specs of this computer real quick, and just keep in mind, the specs for everything is always in the description as well. But, we got a 13900 KF, we got an RTX 4090 MSI gaming trio, we've got an ASUS Z790 gaming E motherboard with 32 gigs of 6600 megahertz DDR5 RAM sticks in there, and their CL32. We got ourselves a 1600 watt EVGA platinum rated PSU. Then we got ourselves a custom loop here with an EK Velocity 2 block cooling the CPU with a 420mm radiator with some Noctua fans on it. And then everyone stares at the star of the show. We have an LG C1 television here. Now this thing's got the G.SKILL, it's got the FreeSync, it's got 120 Hz, and it's got HDR too. And it's 48 inches if anybody's interested in the size of my particular one here. I figured that's about as big as I wanted. Any bigger than that and I wouldn't be able to push it back far enough to where I'm not moving my neck all over the place. I gotta move my eyes a little bit, if I'm honest, sometimes to see everything on the screen, but still, I don't have to move my neck or move my head in any way, shape, or form while I game. Anyway though, why don't we now hop on into the game and look at some settings. Now, we might have to just do this whole game camera recorded on this guy, because Battlefield 5 anyway would not let me turn HDR off, and I can't record shadow play with HDR on, or it makes it look all muted colors, it makes it look all trashy. I'm sure there's a way to fix it, but I don't know how to do that, so I'd rather just not deal with that and make stuff go smoothly rather than wasting time learning how to do something I only have to do every once in a blue moon, you know? So, now that we got all that out of the way, let's hop on into the game now. Well, alright guys, this is another one of those games where it's just like, hey, you have to have HDR on no matter what. So, I have to use camera recorder this whole time. Otherwise, it'll come out washed out and looking terrible. So that kind of ticks me off a little bit. You should be able to turn HDR off. I mean, this doesn't really affect anybody but people like me trying to get footage for guys on YouTube, so this is a very small issue. I'm not going to sit here and go, oh my god, the game is stupid, it's a garbage game, or anything like that. But, definitely can't turn it off no matter what. You can turn it off HDR on Windows, no matter what, HDR stays on in here. You turn it off, and it always has HDR on. So, just letting people know that you have to have HDR on. There's no turning it off. But anyway, so let's go through our settings real quick. Now, just like on our other stuff, we're going to be playing full screen. Now this time, we're going to play on this guy's native res, which is 4K at the TV's 120 Hz, but the Hertz doesn't really matter because we're turning off VSync anyway. Now I maxed out the field of view, just like I did for everything else. Motion blur I do not want. A lot of times I think when I go over here to the advanced and mess with shit, it comes in and fucks with some of this shit too. But I got all this nonsense off, just like before. And then, no DX12 enabled, because we're not doing any of that. That's just no fun. I think that turns into super stutter. But, since we're going to be forced to use HDR, we're going to use HDR. Whoa, we're screen recording. We're at 100% resolution scale, and we are going to try Ultra first. Then we'll go low after Ultra, and then we'll do my settings after that. Although this might just run so good on Ultra, we might just get some gameplay at Ultra and call it quits. We'll see once we get in there. But that is the bottom, so why don't we now go ahead and hop on into the game. Well, alright guys, let's get ourselves some camera recorded gameplay, since that's all we can get for this guy, just like on Battlefield 5. I should have known that this was possible. Alright, so I guess that guy just stays in our base and just spawn snipes us. That's what I'm more used to in Battlefields. Losers that spawn snipe. It's one of the main reasons I don't like the game. I mean, that really doesn't show you're good. Yeah, I mean, I could sit there and kill somebody before I have a chance to do anything constantly, too.
We are losing objective Duff.
Hell, we might as well just give up at this point. I mean, we can't even stay alive for 5 seconds. They're taking over all of our stuff. I can't even stay alive for more than 1 second, so this is going to be some pretty shitty gameplay, but it is what it is.
We have lost objective Duff.
Well, alright.
We are losing objective Edward.
But alright. That's pretty cool. Always dead. Not gonna lie, I really do not like Battlefield games very much. Used to like them, but yeah, defeat, I figured that was gonna happen. Our team sucked nutsack. We might as well just given it to them. Well, might as well do what everybody else is doing and vote for that. Alright, next round starts in 42 seconds. Alright, so we got to do a lot of stuff I can't do. Perform 20 kills, never gonna happen. Destroy vehicles, never gonna happen. I might be able to neutralize some flags. I am sometimes able to complete, like, what they tell you to do. A lot of people in these games just run around and kill and don't even try to capture anything. But the people in this game don't seem to be like the frickin' Call of Duty type people. They seem like the type of people that literally just sit here and play Battlefield and nothing but Battlefield. So, where should I go first? Well, I guess we'll just spawn back at home base. But yeah, I think I'm also just irritated because the game wouldn't let me do what I wanted. I wanted to make this video, like, decent and, like, get screen recorded gameplay and all that good stuff, but just like Battlefield 5, it was like, no, HDR always on, so you can't use Shadowplay. Fuck you. Now, this wouldn't matter if I was already in a new place. I could just hook this up to the capture computer and be like, nope, fuck you. I can do what I want. But, unfortunately, not there quite yet. Moving day is on May 4th. So we're getting there. Today is the 26th of April, so not too much longer. Alright, now can we finally start? I wish this was like my capture computer. I could have just paused this whole time. But I don't like making like 20 different videos and then being like, oh shit, is this one a mess up? Or is this part of my video? I like just fucking going for it. This seems very familiar. I swear this was like almost like a single player map. But yeah, we'll just play for a little while longer here. But yeah, this game didn't really it seems to run so well, even maxed out, we didn't really need to go through all the different settings. It was kind of pointless, in my opinion. Figured we're basically always at 200 FPS for the most part, so we might as well just chill.
We have taken objective apples.
Alright, I guess we'll follow the tank. Man, oh man. You know, at 4K, this game maxed out really doesn't look that bad.
We have taken objective Charlie.
Stupid fucking plane. And its stupid plainness. Alright, well, let's get out of there now. Once the sniper shoots, you should always get the fuck out of there. Because then everyone knows where you are, and pretty much a guy with a pistol can fuck me up if I have my sniper rifle out and I don't kill him in one hit. Okay, capture.
We have taken objective Edward.
I'm sitting on a turret. Sitting on a turret. Sitting on a turret.
Control all objectives.
E. It's all good. I already captured it. Haha. That was the coolest thing ever. I did not expect them to let me sit on that fucking turret and just fucking capture that bitch. But in any case, I think that's plenty of gameplay for this particular game. Plays 200 FPS maxed out on a computer like this, so let's go wrap this video on up now. Well, alright guys, that's a wrap for Battlefield 1, and it played just fine. Well, the only lame part was I had to wait and a little while because it said I played it on too many computers, so it wouldn't let me play it on anything else. As I guess is one of the lame things about that stupid anti-theft stuff. I just happen to have a lot of computers and I'm doing testing, so I can't imagine what it's like for the people that's got like all the different frickin' setups. Although I guess they probably just keep the same test bench. Mine's a little different. Not many people usually have as many computers as me. They might have a test bench where they're changing some GPUs every once in a while. For the most part, I think the CPU and everything else stays the same. So it's probably not even a big deal for them. Unless they're trying to do Intel versus AMD and all that stuff. Then it's gonna be an issue. But anyway though, that is all I got for you guys for this particular video. So I certainly hope you guys enjoyed the video, because I sure as hell enjoyed making it for you guys. And until the next video, peace out, guys.